Hello and welcome everyone to another Slay the Spire stream. This is Zorja here, and today we're going to be playing the Watcher on Ascension 1. In the previous run we absolutely murdered some bosses and some elites with our defect deck, which was very strong, but unfortunately didn't call the heart in the end. And today we're going to be playing the Watcher, so hopefully some good Watcher gameplay to look forward to. We're currently playing on Ascension 1. We're slowly unlocking cards as we go along, but I hope that we can rise to higher Ascension levels pretty quickly. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's get this ready to go. There we go. And let's see what we get. Okay, not great options, but let's see what we actually have here. Okay, as a Watcher, you can usually get away with taking on quite a few elites, because in general you started with a very strong starting deck because of Eruption. Eruption is a great card. That puts you into Wrath, and when you're in Wrath you deal double damage, so you can really choose when to deal a lot of damage. Let's see, maybe I'll just take the 100 gold and just take this path right here. It's a little bit risky, there's no campfires in between here, so it's it can go south very quickly, but I think with the campfire in between I should be relatively safe. And if we see that after this elite fight we don't have a lot of health, then we can always choose to take the little bit safer route. But there are a lot of hallway fights here. If of course we see that we are low on health, then we can also choose to go this way, and that might be the even safer option at that point. So yeah, let's just get 100 gold and go to the store, the early store here. Okay. So Vigilance gives you Calm, which when you change a stance, when up an exiting stance, you gain 2 energy. So that's something you can do. You can play Eruption. It costs 2 energy, but now I get 2 energy back. So that's a way to play with your energy with the Watcher. Explosive Pot early, not too bad. So Weave is not a bad card, but we don't have any Scry yet. So we can definitely play around that if we find something like just lucky. I can also just take a Protect and have a good block retain card in my hand. Let's just take the Weave and get some Scry at this store here if available. Something like Cut Through Fate, for instance. Oh, Bird-Faced Urn is also really good. Let's see what else is there. Tranquility is decent. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, Scry 3. That may also not be too bad. So maybe we can get some kind of draw deck together with Cut Through Fate and Melange. I may just remove a strike. Go for Cut Through Fate, remove a strike. I think removing strikes early is always a little bit challenging. It can backfire because you're not hitting enough attacks with Eruption. But since we already have this Weave Cut Through Fate combo going, I think I want to lean into that. Maybe also take a Tranquility. I don't think it's a bad option at all. I don't think we need any attack. Do we need the attack bot? I'm just gonna take it just to be able to kill 3 elites for sure. So the attack potion is gonna come in handy with this first elite most likely, or maybe with the second, depending on how the first one goes. Okay, now it's getting really dicey with removing strikes. I really hope that we can find some I really hope this is a hallway fight actually, so that we can add some cards to our deck, because this might get... Oh, that's really unfortunate, obviously. Let's see. Explosive Pot might be really useful against the Sentry, so I'm gonna keep that. Weak Pot is useful against Lagavulin and against Gremlin Knob, so I'm gonna take this, I think. I'm gonna keep the attack potion, but maybe the block potion might be useful as well. Actually, let's just take the block potion. The block potion we can choose how much we want to block for. With the attack potion, it's always a bit of a gamble because it's a random card that you get. I think we can get away with just attacking here. We should have enough cards that get us out of Wrath to be able to get away with going into Wrath there. Let's see, Battle Him might be a good one against Sentries as well. I really like taking this early, but later on it's not gonna be too great. So this is why we bought the Explosive Pot here. Let's just attack one of the outer ones. I usually go for one of the outer ones first, because they attack at the same time, and once you have those down, it's generally a little bit easier for you to deal with the enemies. So what could we do here? I really want to utilize this, the Explosive Pot. And I think going into Wrath here is not that good, because we can't really get out of Wrath. We do have Tranquility coming up, so getting out of Wrath might be something we can do with that, because we also have the Cut Through Fate. This is gonna do 24 damage, 24 and 9, 35, so we need 2 more attacks to kill this, so I don't think we're actually going to be able to effectively kill this. Let's just play this, this, and this. We do have a really defensive hand here, so I just wanted to make sure that we have some block, and if we really don't have any other options, then I can still play the block potion here. I do want to sort of use a potion, because we might end up getting another potion during this fight, so after this fight. So I think I'm just gonna play the Explosive Pot here. Maybe I should have done that last turn, so to prevent 2 more dazes be put in my deck. Let's just do this and then play all of our cards. Now I'm going to attack the weaker one, just to maybe kill this like a little bit faster. And as you can see here, the what's it called? The Battle Hymn is absolutely amazing against this type of enemy. I think I should be able to kill here, no problem. Yes. Pair, that's great. Conjure Blade, that's not great. We did get another potion, so I'm glad we used one. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this card. It's not... I don't think it's too great. I don't think Sanctity is a good one in this case either. I think we need a little bit more offense, so I'm going to take Crush Joints here. Just to get me a little bit more oomph to be able to deal with enemies that much quicker. I quite like upgrading Eruption. So I know that I tend to watch another viewer of mine, or another YouTuber called Jorbs, and I know that he doesn't really like upgrading Eruption too early on. I really do. I think the 1 energy gives you so many more options when it comes to vigilance and stuff like that to get in and out of Eruption. And I think it just leaves you more of a offensive turn when you actually play Eruption. I do get why he doesn't upgrade it. because Eruption is a very situational card, so you can't always play Eruption because you need to be able to exit Wrath. So we have Tranquility to do that because it just retains until we actually need it. So maybe in this scenario he would upgrade it. But in general, he would upgrade cards more that you tend to use more frequently, like Crush Joints or Cut Through Fate, I would say. Maybe even the Weave. But the Weave, I think to make that useful, we need a little bit more Scry. Let's get into this. Also here, for this fight, we have the Weak Pot. The Weak Pot is absolutely amazing against this enemy. Do we already? I think we do, eh? Because next turn we can play Vigilance, go back into Calm. So Wrath here. Play the Weave, play the Cut Through Fate. Just draw the Strike. Play the Weave again. Play the Smite and then play the Strike with while still being in Wrath. Play a Wrath Weave, and I think we can just kill here actually. Oh, this is so sick. That's why Watcher is so insane. We didn't even need to use the potions. It just all comes together. So I really like Wheel Kick. Wheel Kick is just a really powerful card that lets us deal a lot of damage and draw cards, which I think is very, very powerful. We definitely need some more energy management to make it very good, but yeah, I think it's worth upgrading even. Let's see, Toxic Egg is an absolutely amazing relic. I absolutely love this relic. It just gives you so many options. So right here, I think we can actually just kill. Man, again, so sick. Erupt that. Yeah. I mean, this is just the power of the Watcher. Hallway fights are basically nothing to it. Holy moly, an upgraded Meditate. I like Consecrate and Empty Fist here as well, but man, Meditate is an absolutely amazing card, and it's already upgraded because of Toxic Egg. So Meditate lets you end your turn, but before that you can put 2 cards from your discard pile into your deck, and you enter Calm. So it's a really good way to set up for the next turn, because you're already in Calm, and you can have an Eruption ready to go. Let's see what we draw. I would really like to find some defensive options, which we do find. That is great. So I just wanted to be able to block. I think this enemy weakens us. Yeah, it does. Which is not too great, but yeah, it's we can deal with that. Play the Crush Joints, play the Weave, and double defend. I don't think we need the Battle Hymn here. I think the next turn should be more than enough to deal with our enemy, especially since we're already in Calm, so we actually get a lot of energy from our Eruption there. I really like the Strength Pot here. I think it's way better than the Block Pot, so I'm gonna keep the Weak Potion for the Hexaghost. Hexaghost can be quite tricky, especially when you're on really high HP. So this enemy does a attack on the second turn that is based on your current HP. So the lower your current HP, the less damage it does. Which does mean that if we're on high HP, which we seem to be are right now, then the Weak Pot actually blocks for more than the Block Potion would. I would like to have some other way to enter Wrath, but I'm not sure that Simmering Fury is the way to do it. I would rather get a Tantrum or something like that to enter Wrath. Yeah, I think it's just a better card. Maybe this one is not too bad with Meditate though. Maybe that's a little combo you can do there. So play Simmering Fury, play Meditate, and then just set up for your next turn and just go absolutely nuts. Having AoE is also really nice. Sands of Time is also really good. I think Sands of Time might actually be a really good card as well. Just in longer fights, which we are going to have in the next act, then you can really deal a lot of damage when you enter Wrath with Sands of Time. I mean, 26 damage, so upgraded 52 is a lot of damage that you can deal. It also gets cheaper and cheaper the longer the fight goes, so... I think AoE is definitely needed. So this might be Sentries again, and I'm not that good against Sentries except for the Battle Hymn. And actually the Meditate as well. Meditate is also really good. But I think some AoE in our deck is definitely needed. And now I'm really glad that I took the Sentries, or the what's it called? What's it called? Consecrate. Maybe a Strength Pot here. I don't think we need it necessarily against the Hexaghost. I think we have Battle Hymn and Wheel Kick for that. And I think we're gonna get another pot from this, so I really want to use something here. Let's play that and play that. Okay, so Consecrate already coming in clutch here. Maybe not clutch enough though. Maybe clutch enough though. Very nice. So we are able to even full block this turn, which is really nice. I'm just gonna get around to the Eruption again later on. This is quite unfortunate. Maybe we can find some defensive cards. We can also be looking for... Oh no, there's a lot of days in our deck actually. I'm just gonna take the defend at the top here. To just take 4 damage this turn, and then I'm gonna attack that one. I'm gonna meditate. I think I'm gonna meditate because the next skill that I'm getting is also a defend, so I can full block this turn if I choose to do so. Okay, I was looking for a Eruption there because I'm in Calm and I can actually deal a lot of damage with these cards. But now I'm just gonna play double defend and just end my turn there. We have quite a good chance to kill this enemy this turn, and we are able to do that. 8 damage there, 6 here. Next turn we have Eruption, but we don't have any attacks, at least not yet. Is that enough? Yes, that is enough. So Eruption, Consecrate, easy peasy. Fossilized Helix is a very, very good relic. It basically gives you a buffer charge, so you don't take damage. So it prevents one hit of damage. Doesn't matter how big. Third Eye is another Scry card and another good block card, so I'm gonna take that. Let's trigger this trap, and actually I'm gonna take some damage on this event. Like I said, the Hexaghost actually is you can fight it better when you have low HP. So I'm just gonna artificially make my HP lower this way. Vigilance. Maybe Battle Hymn actually. To start off with a Smite next turn, then I'm able to kill this. Not that for sure. Now I'm gonna be able to. So they're gonna weaken me. So I just prepared this one to be able to be killed by a Smite, regardless of whether I find Eruption or not. So I couldn't kill this. That's fine. Smite here. Crush Joint. So I played. Oh man, I did things too quickly, I think. So I played the Miracle, which is a skill, which also gives me 1 energy, to now be able to play the Crush Joints with to apply vulnerable and then attack with my wheel kick to kill this one. I still have the buffer charge, so I don't have to be worried about this attack because it does no damage. So that's how I played that particular turn, and here I can just kill, I think. Yeah. There we go, stance potion, not too bad. Another wheel kick. I'm not too sure about that. I like Flurry of Blows as well. It's just that we have found no real synergy with 0 cost attacks like a kunai or a shuriken or something like that. So I'm not sure whether to take that. I think the wheel kick is pretty much always good. We should definitely try to upgrade some of them though. And let's see, what do we upgrade? I think the Crush Joints might be really useful in this fight. Just having 2 stacks of vulnerability can be really powerful. Then again, the wheel kick is pretty much always going to be played, so yeah, maybe that's better. What a absolute... what a terrible hand. Yeah, this is not great, to say the least. And here, like I said, I'm just going to play the weak pot and just block through it. I quite like this hand. I would like to start next turn. So I would love to start in calm next turn already, but it doesn't look like it's gonna allow us to do that. So how much damage do we take? We take 18 damage. So I can't full block that, and I think I'm just gonna do that as well. I'm not gonna play the Tranquility, so it's sort of tempting for me to play Miracle Tranquility, but I think we can use these 2 cards more effectively later on. So I think Vigilance here into Crush Joints. No, into the thing here, and then I'm gonna get rid of the Weave. So this is actually a nice interaction. So I'm gonna discard the Weave and gonna draw the Meditate, but because I discard the Weave, and I play the Scry card, which was the Cut Through Fate that we played in the beginning, I can actually play this Weave for 4 more damage. And I'm gonna Meditate to put 2 cards in my hand. Let's do these. Okay, that's a decent start. So we don't really have a way out of Calm just yet. Or out of Wrath just yet, but I think this is not too much damage, and I still have a buffer chart, so I can just play Wheel Kick here for max damage. Consecrate. Weave. Third Eye. I'm gonna discard that and that. Just play these next turn. That is actually not that useful either. And play the Battle Hymn here together with a Weave. Oh, maybe I should have kept the thingy then if I decided to stay in Wrath. Maybe not. Maybe this is fine after all. So I'm gonna play Cut Through Fate here. Just draw the Strike, get the Weave, get the Smite going, and then end my turn with a Meditate, a Wheel Kick. So next turn this enemy is gonna buff itself, so I can actually get a really big damage eruption off. So I'm gonna play Crush Joints to get vulnerability on the enemy, and then eruption, and then Wheel Kick, and then Smite, and it's done. So getting the vulnerability there first is definitely a big part of that damage. I love Lesson Learned. Oh, Lesson Learned is so good. So whenever we kill an enemy, we can upgrade it upgrades one of our cards in our deck, which I think is absolutely crucial to kill enemies. Let's see. The Runic Pyramid actually works really well with that. Because you can choose. So a Runic Pyramid lets you keep cards in your hand, and you can choose when to play Lesson Learned. So you get an enemy low, and then just play Lesson Learned whenever you need to. Does it work? It doesn't. It doesn't work with Battle Hymn at all. Battle Hymn and we have a little bit too much card draw for it. Meditate is also not that great. So all of the retain cards just become worse than if we go for a Runic Pyramid. Cursed Key. I mean, we're sort of incentivized to go into shops with a meal ticket. So maybe getting the Cursed Key, maybe getting some curses is not too bad because we can just go to shops. I think it's Pyramid here, unfortunately. I would love to get more energy, but maybe we can also manage our energy a little bit better when we have cards at our disposal whenever we want it. We already got rid of some strikes. That's also kind of an issue always when you play Pyramid, is that if there's too many strikes, just too many useless cards in your deck, then you're just stuck at some point with these cards. So I think I'm going to take Pyramid here. I have to say as well, I don't necessarily like Pyramid that much. But yeah, that might just be because I'm quite inexperienced to playing with it. So I really like this path right here. It has a few shops in it, which is not too bad. Maybe actually this route is better because we're already hitting one shop here. So this can also be a heal after we take a little bit of damage here, and then we can fight the Super Elite. I think with our potions and everything, we should easily be able to take the Super Elite, no problem at all. I don't want hallway fights are good for us because it gets upgrades. So maybe I should take this route right here. Rather than just taking all of the question marks. So I'm gonna take this route right here. Let's play Third Eye, see what we get next turn. I could not care less about that, or that. And, actually, and that. Because we discarded right now with a Scry card, we actually get Weave back right away. And that is quite nice because now I can play Weave, I can play Cut Through Fate, and now I can play Weave again. And this is actually gonna knock this guy down, which is pretty nice. I'm going to play Meditate here to get into Calm, and the next turn I'm absolutely going to blast this enemy. Yeah, let's play this. Okay, good. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm going to play Erupzione. So we still have our buffer charge, so let's not forget about that. So if I play the Eruption, do I have a attack that does 9 twice? No, we don't. We have this that deals 30 though. So I just want to knock these guys down and kill this. That's pretty much my only the only thing that I really want to do this turn. So let's play that. Cut Through Fate to draw the Lesson Learned. Yeah, sure. Let's play the Weave and That's just 1 damage short, eh? That is 1 damage short. That is quite unfortunate. Okay, so we can block this with our buffer charge. So I'm just gonna play lesson learned here, and then strike this guy. We do have access to vigilance, so we can get out of wrath whenever we want. I don't think we really need to though. I think we can just play consecrate and wheel kick and weave. Perfect. So Tranquility now is a little bit worse because retain cards are worse. Just Lucky might be interesting actually because it's an attack that scries, and like the weave is gonna be crucial to dealing damage here as well, and it's a 0 cost attack. So when you play Runic Pyramid, you want to manage your energy in some way, and Just Lucky is one of the ways to do this. Because it's a 0 cost attack. So I'm going to take this. Just because it's upgraded though. I don't think I would take a non-upgraded... what's it called? Just Lucky. Okay, that is quite unfortunate actually that our Battle Hymn got upgraded. So I didn't actually see which card got upgraded by the lesson learned. But getting Battle Hymn is not great because now it's in our starting hand regardless. And that is not a great card for us, like I said earlier, because it's not a card that does anything for us. So I'm going to play Smite just to deal a little bit of damage with Just Lucky to get this guy's... to get this guy's plated armor down. And now I want to get a bit of block. Get rid of this weave so we can draw it next turn. And I like all of these cards, so I'm going to keep them. So I'm going to play the weave now just to get this guy even lower. I'm also going to get rid of the miracle here. Because I want to strike and then meditate, so we can have a really good turn set up for our next turn. And I'm gonna retain these two because I can play them one after another to really get a good turn. I think we actually kill this turn. Play that, weave, cut through fate, get that upgraded wheel kick, and 40 damage. Let's go. Oh no, 60 because it's vulnerable as well. Empty Fist is quite good. Empty Fist Plus is quite good. Exiting my stance gives me a lot of options to get energy, because we have quite a few options to get into calm right now. We have Meditate, Vigilance, but also different Tranquility. Let's go next. Remove a card from my deck. That might actually be the Battle Hymn here. I'm not so sure. I mean, I really dislike that it's in our starting hand. It's gonna make our start so much worse. And we don't have... Well, we have Fossilized Helix to deal with our early turns. I think a strike is still worse. I'm still gonna remove the strike, but I don't think it's that far off from the Battle Hymn. This. Okay, this might actually be really good. So this Cursed Tome can give us a Necronomicon, which can make our 2 cost attacks play double. So our wheel kick, our 2 wheel kicks, our lesson learned, which is not that useful per se. But it can definitely be very useful. It's just gonna make us lose some HP. Okay, a Triridian at the start of each combat, add a random power card into your hand. It costs 0 for that turn. I don't think that's too bad. Definitely worth the HP. I would rather have seen their Necronomicon though. I am not gonna buy any potions because I want to see. I want to have money for this shop, and we already have a full potion belt. So let's see. Do I take this route right here with way less? We don't really. I was thinking maybe we go this way and just get a ton of campfires. But at campfires, what would we do? We just upgrade, and we can also do that with lesson learned. I don't think we need the campfires. I think I would rather take the fights here. Study. That's all right. I can play this. Especially because it's 0. Let's play... Oh, that's unfortunate. I definitely want to get rid of this gremlin right here. Because it applies weakness to us. I really like these cards, so I'm going to keep them. And then I'm going to play Empty Fist and battle him. Just to be able to deal a lot of damage now to this enemy. So I'm gonna play Tranquility, Eruption, Insight. So I played the Insight last because I wanted to get Crush Joints and then get a really good Cross Joints wheel kick off. But we didn't get it, so that is unfortunate. We did get... Oh shit, I should have saved that for next turn. I really should have saved the Consecrate for next turn. I don't think it matters too much, but we aren't gonna draw that many more cards, so maybe it matters more than I think. Maybe it matters more than I think. Are we going to be able to lesson learn this? I don't think so, right? So this is always the issue that I run into when I play Runic Pyramid, is that you end up with a big hand and you really can't do anything with it. Maybe we should just use one of our potions here. So getting rid of one of them would definitely be really nice, but I would love to block. So what is this? This is 9 times 3, right? That's 27, and this is 9. So we can block this 9, and then... Yeah, playing with Vigilance, apart from the going into Calm, doesn't really do anything for us. But I think going into Calm is the right move here. Ay. Let's just play Vigilance and get a colorless card. Panic Button is nice here. Don't think I need anything else. I'm gonna play the Third Eye, get rid of the Weave, and then play the Weave onto this Gremlin Wizard. And now I get a debuff that I can't get blocked for 2 turns, but this enemy is not going to attack for 2 turns, so I should be able to deal with that, no problem. Let's see, kill this guy and then this guy. And now he should be getting ready for another big attack. Okay, these insights are really bad. I think I should be able to kill with this though. If I play Smite, Strike, and a Meditate, then I can meditate the Eruption and So I can't take the wheel kick because it only has 39 HP. So I can't. I don't want it to kill. I wouldn't want to kill it with the wheel kick. I want to kill it with the lesson learned, so I get an upgrade. So I want to get a crush joints, which is a damage card, but it's not too damaging, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna play eruption here. Play the smite and then play the lesson learned to get an upgrade here. Good. Vigilance upgraded. Not too bad. We only played one of our potions there. Letter opener is decent. Another meditate is also decent. I think crescendo here. Crescendo plus just gives us another way into Wrath, which we desperately need, and it's 0 cost. We're gonna heal here and then have a look. Another weave is nice. Vault is nice. Oh, that might be actually crucial to winning this run. Unfortunately, we can't take Vault and this, but if we end up with a lot of wounds in our deck, like for instance, let's say the Book of Stabbing, then we can't deal with that at all. So this might actually be a really good card for us. Or a really good relic for us. That might be really good. Removing a card is definitely really good. As I mentioned, the Battle Hymn is not really doing it for us, but the strikes are worse. So we're gonna remove that. And I am gonna take this, the Nirvana, I think. I'm gonna try to upgrade that as soon as possible. Then we get even more block from this, from the Cut Through Fate, from the Third Eye. I think this can be really good. Getting another Weep would be nice as well, but I would rather find like something like a Kunai, for instance. Devotion is nice, not too good, but it's alright. Actually, maybe we duplicate that. Get a ton of mantra going. Whew, tough turn. I'm definitely gonna drink some potions here. We don't have any block cards, so that's not great. Is this fight gonna last long enough for the devotion to matter? That's really the question that I'm asking myself right now. So I don't want to enter Wrath. I don't want to lesson learned. So the only things that I can play are the Battle Hymn, the Consecrate, and the Weave, and they don't take up any energy. So that's, you know, not ideal. Ah, difficult turn. Eruption, double play Consecrate into Weave into Lesson Learned and just take some damage of the Slaver. That might also be an option. I'm gonna play the Devotion for sure. That's never a downside, I think. So what is this? 9 is 47, 47, 27, 19, so that works. Do I have enough energy for that? Yes, I do. Yeah, I think this works. Eruption into Duplication Pot, into Consecrate. Are you serious? Am I going to be 1 damage short? Nah, right? I may have fucked up. I may or may not have fucked up. Well, we can always go back to calm, so that's not a problem. But yeah, this is pretty bad. Pretty bad indeed. 1 damage short indeed. I miscalculated. And we're gonna go back into calm. Very good, very good. No problem, no problem. Next turn we'll be able to lesson learned on this guy. So the reason why I'm attacking this guy, by the way, is he is the one that puts a curse on us or a debuff on us that so that we can't attack anymore. So that's really, really bad for us. Gonna play the crescendo here. Miracle and actually the defend to get the letter opener. To get the lesson learned here. So I think this should be all right. Yeah, we take a little bit of damage, but not too much. So this is also the super elite, right? So taking a little bit of damage here is sort of to be expected. It's not great, but it's all right. Let's just play this smite. Empty fist. I would really like to get to the meditate, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do that. Play the empty fist, Nirvana, get that. Get our weave back. And just play this again. Apart from these two, I like my next hand. Get the weave again. Basically just full block, and next turn we can just kill with this. We already used our lesson learned, yes, just checking, so we can just kill. Matryoshka, not too good of a relic. I think follow-up here is pretty decent. We can use it to set up good turns. I would also really like the fasting if we find a Deva form or something like that. I think fasting and Deva form are a really nice combo. The only downside is we are already struggling for energy, so we can't deal with the energy loss here. The nice thing about the follow-up is that we can choose, like it has good synergy with the Runic Pyramid because we can always choose when to use this with a eruption, for instance, just to deal more damage in an eruption turn. I'm gonna go here. Gonna get this upgrade. I think we have a few upgrades that we want to do and that are actually quite useful. With a follow-up, which is pretty much going to be used always. We have the Nirvana, which can be decent. I'm definitely gonna take the Horned Clay. Not so sure about the Bottled Flame. We might just Bottled Flame the Eruption. Then we have Battle Him Eruption though. I don't know if that's good. Maybe a Wheel Kick? Just lucky? I don't know. Maybe the Weave. I don't know. Do I even take that? I don't start with a stance or anything like that. Let's take it and get the... I think it's one of these. Our starting turns are not too bad now with the addition of the Horned Cleat. So we do get some block on turn 2. So maybe the Wheel Kick is a thing to go for here. Let's go for the Wheel Kick. Cool. I'm really not sure about that one. Get our... So what did we just fight? We fought the Slaver. So this can either be Book of Stabbing or it can be the Goblin, the Gremlin Master again. More Scry is more better. I think upgrading Tranquility is also pretty decent. Upgrading the Weave is also good. I think we're always using the Weave, so let's upgrade that. That is an amazing find. Whenever a card is retained, reduces its its cost by 1 this combat. Since we always retain our cards with Runic Pyramid, that is a really nice find. Yeah, not bad. I like that. Now the wheel kick is gonna be cheaper. Wait, what? Whenever a card is retained, lower its cost by 1. This card was retained, no? Wait, what? Am I wrong about that? Didn't it used to work like that? Or is it literally just with the cards, with the words retain in it? I'm not so sure. I don't think it should work like that, but maybe I'm just wrong about that entirely. So this is when follow-up is really good. Let's play Crush Joints first to get the vulnerability on it. Get into Wrath and just start dishing out a ton of damage. Play the follow-up and then play the Pua. Oh, that's nice. Maybe not necessarily though. That is better. Get rid of these two. Don't really need them. Okay, so that is good to know. So these two are not going to be reduced in price or in cost, which means that going for a establishment is definitely not the way to go to win this run. So that is really, really good to know. I would have added that to my deck 100%. So I just want to get rid of some cards here, just to set up for next turn when I can play the lesson learned. So I have exactly 4 cards. Oh nah, come on. The good news is I can just draw the lesson learned here. But yeah, not... Why? What? Ah, because this one was retained now. Now, okay, so it does work with the retain mechanic and not with the Runic Pyramid. That's good to know. Oh, that's... I didn't know that. Let's follow up and then lesson learned for some upgrades. Tranquility upgrade, very nice. I was thinking about that in the last... at the last campfire. Do we take another Cut Through Fate? I don't think so. I don't think Cut Through Fate is good enough here. Okay, Establishment. I am gonna play it, but yeah, it doesn't really do anything for us, I think. Or at least not that much. Establishment. Let's go Third Eye. Poor. Empty Fist, follow up, battle him. I think that's the way. I'm gonna use my buffer charge here, but next turn we're gonna get Horned Cleat, so we can actually... that's why I removed the defend cards earlier, because I knew I was gonna get Horned Cleat here. So I can actually deal with that. Let's go Eruption. Miracle, Cut Through Fate. I just want to get to the Weave as fast as possible. Let's get some more damage on the board and then just retain these two. I think that's good enough. I really hope that we find lesson learned here. We did not. That is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Do I want to kill here? There's a good chance we'll find lesson learned when we play this one wheel kick. So what I'm gonna do here is play the crescendo, crush joints. Oh shit, we do way too much damage. Oh, that should be alright actually. So I'm gonna get rid of these two, draw the lesson learned, and then I can just play that. Very good. That was decent. Darkstone Periapt, I think one of the worst relics in the game. I pretty much never use it effectively. Tantrum is very, very good here. We needed another way to get into Wrath, and this one actually shuffles back into your deck after you use it, so you can potentially use it multiple times per combat. So far, this Enchiridion has really been let down. We haven't used the Devotion in the previous fight, so yeah, not sure about that one. Gonna play the Crescendo here just to one-shot. Yeah, just to one-shot that. And now I can focus on getting that down. I really want to meditate here. And I already have the Tranquility for set up for next turn. Next turn he's actually just gonna attack. And I can use my buffer charge there, so I'm gonna stay in Wrath this turn. I do want to finish this again with a lesson learned. It might be a little bit more challenging against this enemy though. I'm not so sure. Definitely I want to get rid of all of this. I just want to get to lesson learned as fast as possible. So we don't even use the buffer charge here. Okay, there we have lesson learned. So next turn I can play that. Is there a way for us to do this now? I think there is, eh? I think I have... Do I do too much damage? No, I don't. I'm gonna... Barely, but we can do this. I get 2 energy from exiting Wrath, and then I can lesson learn this turn. Perfect. Wallop is an amazing card. Absolutely amazing. Hey, Zambani, how's it going, man? How's it going, bro? I'm just playing some Slay the Spire here. Nothing to see here. Slavers again, this time without extra health, which is nice. Double battle him. Not a fan, but definitely gonna do it. How are we gonna survive this turn? Maybe we'll play the energy pot here, and I think I'll play both of these actually. I'm gonna play the double battle him into Nirvana, a third eye. I'm definitely gonna keep this, keep that, and get rid of these two. I'm not so sure about the meditate there, but I think the others can just go without any problems. And let's actually just draw them right now. So what are we gonna block with our... So I'm just thinking if there's a way for us to actually... oh, maybe I should have kept the block. So we are already full blocking because we have a buffer charge going. And this is 14 damage put together, so we block this final attack. So I think I'm just going to end my turn here. Next turn we get a lot of block again from Horncleave, but we're also weakened, so we're a little bit weaker than we would normally be. Let's play this Crescendo, the Crush joints on this guy, and then just pummel this guy, I think. So I still have the Empty Fist to get out of Wrath here. Which I'm also gonna do. Yeah, I think that's fine. How's it going, Zampani? You good, man? Let's cut through Fate, get to my lesson learned. There we go. Gonna get into Calm. Exit Calm. And then lesson learned. Phew. Now I'm probably here. It's going decent enough. Oh, okay, nice. Very, very nice indeed. Bowling Bash might not be bad here, actually. We're sort of lacking AoE damage. What is this? There is some AoE in this fight, so that would be nice. I don't think it's a great card, though, at this stage of the game. So I'm just going to skip here. So what were you doing before, man? Do you still have to study, or are you already finished with this semester? As you can see, we have less and less upgrades that we need to do. But I think Wallop is definitely a really, really good upgrade. Finalizing my breakup as my ex now has taken her stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Well, that is... yeah. Never fun. But, yeah, something that we sometimes have to deal with, unfortunately. Battle him. Let's just draw cards and see how we want to play this next turn. Okay, so Wallop is a great card here. Maybe we can actually make use of the Devotion here. I think I'm going to play Crescendo here. Just to get rid of these minions. With the Consecrate and Lucky. Get rid of that. Wall up this one. And then... I think I played that pretty poorly with the damage numbers. I can still get into Calm the next turn with Tranquility, so I don't have to rush to get into Calm here. I have 41 blocks, so quite a bit of block to work with. Okay, so he's not doing anything anyway. That is great. Follow-up is just a free attack here. Miracle into Crush Joints into a ton of damage. Getting rid of these two. So I have this ready. And Tantrum ready. Still studying, no worries, but I work at the same time. Yeah, I mean, climbing is going decently. So in the last few days, I've played Ascension 1 for all of the other characters, so that has been going really well. And yeah, now Watcher finally. So let's see how this one goes. But I think it should go pretty decently, to be honest. I'm not expecting any sort of issues with this one. I think Watcher in general is just so powerful. So yeah, not expecting too many difficulties here. We still have a buffer charge. I'm not sure if I want to use it this turn or not. I may just want to use it for the big attack. So let's see how we can defend against this. So that's 7 damage that's incoming. And I have to somehow get enough. So maybe I'll just use the dexterity pot here. So we're already at 6 mantra, so that's nice. So we don't have any block incoming from Horncleat or anything like that. So I'm thinking about Tranquility Eruption, and then just kill it with then just play Vigilance, something like that. I think that's actually what I'm gonna go end up doing. Tranquility, Eruption, Vigilance, and that gives me enough block to deal with this one. Now I just have to generate enough block for me to block this attack while also blocking that. Or I can just kill this now. I want to get into Wrath first, then play that, and then kill it with fire. And then we'll start working on this. I do like the Cut Through Fate here, because it gives me my weave back, and play that again. We don't have a way into Wrath next turn. So what I can do is meditate. I think I'm just gonna stay in Wrath. So he's just gonna do one big attack, I think. Kill the collector, workers pain. What? Why did you? What? Why is work pain, and what do you actually do? Oh, that's even better. So let's see if we can kill the collector this turn. Play that, get the follow-up, and get the weave back. Follow-up is a free attack. How much does this do? 22. Yep, that works. That's lesson learned. Omniscience? I know it's a decent card, but I think it's just decent in our deck. Our deck is just crappy. It's just upgraded. That's all that's good. Summage up as a waste station operator or similar. Doesn't translate perfectly. I mean, I'm guessing it doesn't translate properly, because I can just see you there, just opening a bin for someone to throw their stuff in. just I'm getting paid for it as well. Oh man. Oh, this is funny. I don't think I want any of these. Maybe some brilliance, but yeah, not really sure. I really dislike this this Enchiridion right now. Yeah, let's just skip here. Definitely not the Velvet Choker, because we quite like playing lots of cards. Coffee Dripper, probably also not. We haven't rested at campfires yet, but we do. We would like to have that option, because our deck isn't very good at defending just yet. So I think I'm gonna take the Empty Cage and just remove the Battle Hymn, which will make our turn 1 better. And let's see, what else can we remove that is not necessary anymore. Maybe the Just Lucky. I don't think Just Lucky is that good at this point. I think the defense still have a place in our deck. Maybe 1 defend less, it would also not be bad. Because it Just Lucky blocks for almost that amount, and it also synergizes with Nirvana. So yeah, let's just take the Empty Cage and remove a defend and the Battle Hymn here. Maybe we don't have enough damage in our deck now anymore, because we removed the Battle Hymn, so maybe we need to supplement for that. Again, gonna try to go elites hunting. There's 2. This is 3 elites, so I think I'm gonna go this way here, and then go up here. Actually, I'm gonna take this shop as well, with quite a bit of gold. You oversee the customers come in and put their shit in correct places, sorting mistakes, cash them. Customers overall upkeep and cleanup. What is a waste station? Is it like a is it like a waste disposal station where people just put all the plastic stuff and all their like old TVs and stuff like that? Is that it, or am I wrong about that? So yeah, we'll go this way. We don't have a lot of campfire, so we can't rest that many times. But I think getting the elites is gonna be worth it in the end. Similar, okay. Dave form. You love to see it for 0. Let's go. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna use my buffer charge here. Gonna get this guy. And then this guy next. And Dave form is absolutely insane. Wheel kick. Oh yeah, we have a lesson learned. Let's go. That was a really quick one. That's not good. That is decent. That's a definite maybe. I'm gonna take another wave. Why not? It's basically a station where people come and put their shit before they go. Yeah, exactly. So we have a similar system here. We have a similar system where people, like you said, can also just put their stuff that they don't want anymore, and then it either goes to recycling or some stuff they just burn entirely. Okay, Matryoshka coming into play there, and I'm actually gonna take the Sapphire Key here and the Bag of Marbles. I don't think Omamori is that great. It sort of has an anti-synergy with Darkstone Periap, but also I don't want to take curses anyway. Yeah, so I don't think they work together, right? Like, if I take Omori, then I wouldn't still get HP whenever I took a curse. It would just get negated altogether. If I remember correctly. I don't actually know the interaction between these two relics. But I'm gonna take the Sapphire Key regardless. Let's get some HP and then some Tori action, maybe. Yeah, not that great cards. I don't think I need to remove anything here, so I think I'm just going to spend literally all of my gold for a Tori. Tori can be really useful, especially against the Heart, which I'm definitely going to fight since we already have 2 out of 3 components. I don't think I need anything else. Yeah, I don't need that, so I'm just going to take the Tori. It's not a great shot, to be honest. If there was a Tungsten Rod or something, I would much rather have that than a Tori, for instance. But we don't recycle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't recycle yourself, but you're more like a collection part, like a collection party for the recycling business, I guess. I'm guessing that's how it works, because that's how it works here. Battle him again, not that great, but I guess I'll take it. Let's kill off one of these guys. Yeah, let's just play that. And I think this is actually a really good hand for next turn, so we don't need to play anything else here. Play that. Play that. Play that. My goodness, this is such a good turn. Maybe I should have played with the wheel kick before here, but I don't think it matters too much. I can almost just straight up kill. That's pretty sick. Maybe I should just do something like this. And the next turn I just kill this Darkling here. Hopefully we draw some Wrath cards, or yeah, just some stuff that deals a ton of damage, which this does seem to be doing. And we can also draw the thingy there again. Yeah, I think this works. Yeah, perfect. So with the Darklings, you have to make sure that you kill the last Darkling with the lesson learned, otherwise you won't get the upgrade. So that's something that is important to note there. Don't really like any of these. I'm just gonna keep the deck nice and small. Yeah. So yeah, I can imagine, man. Like this is that's not a job for. Oof. Yeah, I would not like that at all. I can so imagine. How the fuck is drywall container full of fucking glass panels? Yeah, yeah. So what do you have to do then? Like, do you do anything about that? Do you have to sort it yourself then, or what is your job? Like, I'm guessing so, right? But that can be kind of dangerous, especially when you're working with broken glass and shit like that. Since we have another weave, I can sort of lose the weave plus, but it's not great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. Maybe I'm gonna get rid of the Nirvana as well. We don't seem to need it very often. I think it's gonna be useful against the Heart though. So how many scry cards do we actually have? We only have 1, 2. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get rid of the Nirvana. I don't think it's working too well here. Definitely gonna take on 2 elites here, and then just see where we end up going in the end. Yeah, let's just kill one. Perfect. Follow up on that thingy there, and let's just meditate. What's these two? Well, that was a pretty decent turn 1. I hope we find Tantrum or something like that, like some way to find to go into Wrath. I think is very useful here. Yeah, we have Vigilance to get back into Calm afterwards. I think I'm also gonna... Yeah, so if I play Miracle... I was thinking maybe I can just play rely on Letter Opener to kill this one, but it's just 1 damage short, so I still have to commit 1 damage source onto that, actually. And I think I have to get a wheel kick on there. I'm gonna get the follow-up on there. I already have the weave here, right? Yes, I do. Get the cut through fate. Yeah, get rid of any of that. Don't need that. Get rid of that. Let's get some more Tantrum action going. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and just have these 2 set up for next turn. Definitely gonna play the 2 more of those, and then just block. And then next turn I'm gonna be setting up for a big Tantrum turn again. Let's do this. So I still have the buffer charge here, so I think I'm just going to use it. Oh, maybe I should have kept that for next turn, actually. Depends on how much see-through drywall is in the container. Small amounts, move ourselves, big amounts. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, with the asbestos... Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing it's outside, right? So how is it working? Like, how is it working outside? Is it bearable for you? So that was a we just got put a wound in our deck, so I'm really glad we have the medical kit now to deal with that. And I think this actually kills next turn. Good. Play that, and then a meditate for, I mean, whatever. Doesn't really matter. We lesson learned next turn anyway. Lesson learned. Upgrade the last weave. Now we get the preserved insects when we've almost fought all of the elites, but doesn't matter. Talk to the Hand is an absolutely amazing card. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I was sort of assuming that. But yeah, how are summers in your country actually? Are they as hot as over here? Because man, here they are just hell on earth. It's so insane. Don't like that. Definitely like that. Good. Yeah, 30 degrees. Same as here. Yeah, those... Oof. Yeah, that really sucks, man. That really, really sucks. Yeah, it's pretty much the same here, I would say. Those are not the summers you want to have. Let's keep the tantrum for next turn. Just gonna play loads and loads of cards. Like I said, we still have the buffer charge. We don't need to do anything crazy here. And I still want to find the lesson learned. So I'm gonna play third eye here to get rid of everything else except for the lesson learned, so we can actually draw it next turn. I cannot play that. And now we're actually already full blocking as well. And kill. Let's go. I don't think we have that many more cards that we can actually upgrade. Don't want any of these. Do want... So the Gamma Brewer is actually really useful for us. Dexterity pot also, duplication pot also. I don't think we need the energy pot here. How many cards do we still have left that need upgrading? We have a wheel kick and a follow-up. That's it. So two more hallway fights and we should be golden. Which is going to be one here, one here. Okay, we have loads and loads of hallway fights. So we can also take some unupgraded cards and still utilize that. God, that is so much damage. That is absolutely insane. That is so insane. So I don't need the tranquility here because I have the empty fist ready to go. I don't want to kill it. I still have upgrades on the field. Really, 45 degrees. Whoa, that is so insane. Yeah, that is not nice. Oof, that is rough, man. That is really rough. Let's get rid of that. Get to our... Yeah, get rid of this one. Ah, fuck it. Do we actually full block with this? No, we don't. Yeah, but we're gonna draw a thingy regardless, because we have 5 cards in our hands, we get 1 smite, and then the lesson learned as well. So let's upgrade. Okay, Mango just upgraded. Yeah, okay, sure. Why not? Sash Whip might actually be interesting, getting some weak going. This also enables us to get Tucked the Hand onto the heart easier. And actually, I think Sash Whip might actually be useful here. Getting weak against the heart is really powerful, I think. Yeah, well, officially and practically are sometimes very different things. So, yeah, I can very much understand that you know, it's definitely a pain in the ass to work with those temperatures. Let's see. Let's kill that. We don't need to block anything. We already have our block set up. Get this going. Get that. Get rid of the other weave. Get 2 weaves back. Okay, let's go. That's nice. That is nice. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's weaken that. Okay. Empty first. Crush joints into a lesson learned. Do we actually have? Yeah, I think we have one more upgrade, right? Yeah, the wheel kick. Okay, this one might be a little bit challenging. That's enough defense. So this actually gives us some block and does damage. And I would have loved to play the meditate there, but that was not a possibility. I can't play the consecrate because I would lose my buffer charge, so I don't want that. And now we are in a pickle. Gonna play the 0 cost card. Gonna play the... Oof. Oh, I really hate these smites now. Oh my goodness, they're so bad. I want the wallop back. Yeah, I'm gonna use the buffer charge here. And then I'm gonna get the wallop back and the wheel kick. I think that should be alright, because now we can just play wallop. And... Uh-oh. Well, I did not think this through. Oh, I hate these enemies so much. So I get this guy, and then, yeah, let's just take some damage. It's fine. At least we set up our what's it called here? Oh, that would have been way better than getting this freaking sash whip. Wave of the Hand is so much better for removing artifact charges and stuff like that. Okay, I may still get this. Because it's such a good combo with Talk to the Hand as well. And it's already upgraded. Yeah, this campfire is absolutely... I can't even smith anymore. Yeah, let's just recall. We don't need to heal. Yeah. I really hope that we can get some unupgraded cards here so we can actually start using the thingy. This is an absolutely terrible power for us to find. Like I said, we can't really deal with a low energy cost, so we need the Deva form to make this work. But something that we may be able to do is just kill this. Wave, consecrate. Oh my goodness, that's so insane. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Can I please get a... Oh yeah, we don't even need the lesson learned anymore now I think about it. We can just kill. We don't have any unupgraded cards, so yeah. Yeah, not really useful. Skip rewards. Let's go. Next. Sure. I guess. Not really that useful. Get this bad boy. Get this bad boy. I'm gonna keep the consecrate actually. Actually, I'm gonna keep both of them. So the consecrate is gonna come in handy next turn when we have 2 thingies to deal with. I would have loved to be in calm. That apparently was not an option. Let's get rid of all of this except for that one, I think. And then I'm gonna meditate for my... Oof. Let's just go crescendo wheel kick. That seems good. Let's go crush joints, crescendo. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be... Oof. Oof. Oh. Oh. The nasty. Okay, gambling chip is really good. Vault is absolutely amazing. So yeah, we're finding some really good stuff here. The gambling chip just enables us to make our turn 1 so much stronger because we can just filter out the things that we don't want and just get to the things that we do need. And the vault is sort of doing the same thing. So we can play 1 or 2 cards and then just play vault and skip the enemy's turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do neither. Because we don't need the health. And I don't want to... oh, wait. No, I'm gonna get gold. What the fuck? We don't need this anymore. 25% more gold is nothing compared to the 333. Oh my, that is absolutely amazing. I was not expecting that to be that good. We rest for 6 HP, so yeah, we got that in the bag. And yeah, let's go kill these guys. I don't think they should pose too much of a threat for us. Oof. We so desperately needed more energy, but we just didn't find it. I don't like that, I don't like that. I don't like... Well, I do like that. Okay, that's not a bad hand. We are going to end up using one of our buffer charges, I think. I don't really care. I don't really care about taking damage in this fight either. Weave. Follow up. Just lucky. Weave. Wheel a kick. This and this. So we are gonna spend the buffer charge, but I think if we find... Okay, we don't find any... what's it called? Any way into Wrath. So what I am gonna end up doing is I'm gonna play the Crush Joints. And then the... Follow up and vault, and now we can look for more Wrath cards again, and we did find some. And this turn we should definitely be able to kill the Dono here. Weave into Cut Through Fate. I like the wheel kick. Getting the 2 weaves back. Into Wallop Sash Whip. I think that's alright. Next turn we might... So I want my... my weaves to stay in my discard pile. So I have to make sure that I don't draw more than 4 cards next turn. So I can play Tranquility here. Do I have a way out of Wrath next turn? I do. So I can play Tranquility here. Okay, very good. I'm gonna play Third Eye now because I want, like I mentioned earlier, I want my weaves to stay in my discard pile. And I think I'm just gonna Empty Fist, defend. Empty Fist, defend. Yeah, we take 1 damage here. It's alright. I mean, we can take the 1 damage. That's really nice. Getting the weaves out earlier. Oh, I should have done that with a tantrum, I think. Maybe this works still. I mean, it's alright. Now we get the weaves back. Man, this would work so much better if we had a kunai or a shuriken or something like that. That would have been sick. Yeah, no way to get more energy here, which is unfortunate. Can we kill? I don't think so, right? You want how we get good? Yeah, well, get good is easier said than done, my friend. We all know that. I think he has too much health. I think I need to defend in some way. So I'm gonna play Talk to the Hand, Sash Whip, Meditate. I mean, we're still gonna take some damage. I don't like it, but I'll do it. It's whatever. Crescendo here. Wheel Kick. Follow up. Wheel Kick. I don't think we have any cards to upgrade, so it doesn't really matter for the what's it called? 1082 damage, not too bad. And now the heart. Let's go. Let's go. Healing for 0. Like I said, we couldn't smith there because we have nothing to upgrade anymore. That might be really useful. So we have a lot of gold. So let's try to make use of that as much as possible. Card remove. I don't think we need to remove anything necessarily. If I would remove something, what would I remove? Maybe the Sash Whip. That would be the only one that I would be like, oh, yeah, maybe. Because we now have the Wave of the Hand. Is there a skill that we would like to start off with? Maybe a Meditate or something? Maybe Wave the Hand? But then we'd have to block, and we're not that good at blocking, actually. We don't have that many good block cards. Liquid Bronze may actually deal a lot of damage to the heart, but I think we should use the duplication pot together with a power or something to get against the heart. Gambler's Spirit we need less now that we have the Gambler's Chip, so maybe that we can exchange for Liquid Bronze. That would be purely against the heart, though. We also have Tori against the heart, so we don't take that much damage from its multi-attack. We do still have to contend with the smaller attack, though. Thinking ahead might be useful. So thinking ahead, Bottled Lightning might be a thing. I definitely think Sling of Courage is good against this upcoming elite fight. We do have Preserved Insects to deal with them, but I think the extra 2 strength might be really, really useful. Especially because we do have where is it? Tantrum, which is the multi-attack, so we can make very good use of that ability. So let's take this. This is barely too much, so we can't take both of them. So we have to find out some other combinations. Yeah, I'm gonna discard this, I think. I don't think Like Water is that good here. It's decent, but we don't always end our turn in Calm because we have where is it? Fossilized Helix. So sometimes we actually do end up leaving ourselves in Wrath just because we can, because of this. I don't think Prostrate is that good. Oh man, it's just not it, eh? Windmill Strike? I don't think we take long enough. So what about Liquid Bronze card remove? I think Liquid Bronze card remove is the way to go here. I would like to have the Dexterity for the hard fight. I don't think I'm going to need that. I'm going to remove the Sash Whip because we now have the Wave the Hand to deal with any artifact charges. And maybe just a Toy Ornithopter? But then again, we want to play this as soon as possible, eh? I'm just gonna go thinking ahead. I think it's a good card. that can just give you options. So I'm gonna take that here. Battle him again, not a great card. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna replace that. I do want to play Talk to the Hand onto the Spire Spear here, but I don't think I need 2 wheel kicks. Maybe I do. I'm just gonna keep both of them. Okay, that is actually not too bad. So gonna play Miracle. Oh, we didn't even need to remove any artifact charges here. I didn't see that. Bag of Marbles. Did that already. Is there another one? No, it's just Bag of Marbles. Okay, I was thinking about removing one of the artifact charges with cross joints and then applying Talk to the Hand here. Playing Weave, just lucky. Getting rid of that. So now we just apply a ton of weakness with our Weave there. Yeah, we can put this on top. I don't mind that. So that's actually a lot of damage that we dealt this turn. And we got a lot of block and a lot of weakness. So they're going to be weakened the rest of the combat, basically. Which is really nice. Tranquility, Eruption, Wheel Kick, Wallop. Something like that. Or Vault somewhere in between. But the shop... I mean, could you see yourself... Like... How fun would it be if you could have like pets or something, and you could just, you know, if you have more than 1,000 gold, you can buy the shopkeeper or something like that. That would be like, just have him here as a trophy, you know, not even as a combat thing, but just as a thing. I mean, for higher ascensions, you know, whatever, but for the low ascensions, I mean, that could definitely be fun. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna play Tranquility just to get some energy here to play with. Get the wheel kick going, and then get the Vault. We still have the buffer charge, so we don't actually need to do anything here. Did we get any cards that we still have to upgrade? I don't think so, right? I think in the head was upgraded, yeah. So we don't need to upgrade anything, so lesson learned is not that important for us right now. Definitely gonna play the Weave. Consecrate is useful. I don't think it matters too much, to be honest, at this point. I think Third Eye here is actually a damage option, just because we get 2 weaves back. Yeah, that's actually a killing. That was unfortunate to have the ink bottle go off there. I didn't see that. Maybe getting another follow-up. Wheel kick. I think we have enough wheel kicks already. I think we have 2. If we had a Necronomicon instead of an Enchiridion, then that would be an option, but I don't think that's too useful right now. I think the follow-ups are more useful. I'm not going to use the Liquid Bronze just yet. Oh man, again the Battle Hymn. That's so useless. I do want to get to my Talk to the Hand as fast as possible, because I really want to apply that to the enemy. So I'm gonna get rid of lots and lots of stuff here. Definitely gonna get rid of the Weave. That's more useful to me in my discard pile than anywhere else. Don't really need the Miracle, I think. But I am gonna keep the Tantrum. Give me nothing. I'm just thinking about Wave the Hand if it's useful to me to play it now, but I don't think so. I think it's more useful for me to find the Talk to the Hand here. But I am gonna want to get rid of some of these cards, or at least one more card. The Consecrate is pretty useless here. Maybe I'm going to double play the Talk to the Hand, actually. I think that might be the play with the Duplication Pot. And I'm gonna play... Am I gonna play Third Eye or Meditate? I think Third Eye, eh? It was the next card. It was the next card. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's I'm not bothered. It's fine. Okay. Let's weave. Okay. No problem. Me like. Yeah, so duplication pots into thingy. Oh, that is so unfortunate that I get voided here. So that's 30 something damage. So I'm thinking about wave the hand into talk to the hand, into double playing talk to the hand, because then the enemy would get weakened. I don't think I have any calm shenanigans that I can do to get more energy. So I can just, I think that's the best I can do this turn. Play this and then duplication pot the talk to the hand, because the first talk to the hand is going to apply. Is going to be applied on the second talk to the hand, which is then going to reduce the damage that I take here. I could get rid of these with my medkit, but yeah, there's no point. And actually, that would actually be bad, because then I would still be playing a card, which would make the beat of death go off. So this is actually just better to just make use of the ethereal thing there. Unfortunately, we lost our buffer charge, which is really unfortunate actually. But I think we can get a lot of block here just by attacking with Tantrum. We can always get out of this stance with Empty Fist, so that's really nice. I'm definitely gonna get rid of the wound here. Otherwise, that's just gonna. I should have played follow up first. That's a mistake. That's 100% a mistake. I'm also gonna play the liquid bronze here, I think. Yeah, because it's just gonna deal less damage now. I'm just gonna be able to deal less damage now that I've played that. But I can still do Empty Fists, into follow up, into meditate. I think that's the best I can do here. I would like to apply more weak. And next turn I am going to be able to go into Wrath. So I'm going to play the Eruption and the Wave of the Hand actually. Maybe I should have not taken the Eruption because I had Crescendo. That would have been better, I think. Let's see. What do we start with here? Do we start with Crush Joints? Into Eruption? No, we can play Wave the Hand, Crush Joints, Eruption, into Wheel Kick, or into Vault. I think Vault might be better here. Actually, into removing the burn into Vault. That way we stack our ink bottle a little bit more, and now we can really start damaging our enemy. Do we have? Oh yeah, that's good. We have 3 more scry things, and that's gonna really benefit us with our weave. So I definitely want to get to those with my thinking ahead, I think. So next turn we need to be out of. Oh no, we have two. Oh, there's a vigilance. So next turn we definitely need to be out of our Wrath stance. So I need to make sure that I'm not in Wrath anymore at that point. Okay. So I'm gonna put this one on top. Oh no, we're gonna draw one more with because of ink bottle now, eh? Yeah, I was thinking. That's unfortunate. But we're just gonna keep it because of a runic pyramid anyway, so it's fine. Gonna keep the wallop. Play the cut through fate, get just lucky, get our weave, get our just lucky, keep the keep that one and then play these two. So 26 weakness should be enough. I'm not sure. Play the slime. And maybe already the tranquility, because next turn we can open up with a tantrum then and get a lot of block. And also some energy. I think that's the play here. So also, I'm just gonna play the deck spot now before I forget. Shit, we didn't get the... I thought we got the, what's it called? The Toy Ornithopter at the previous shop. That's why I didn't play the thorns, the other pot earlier. But I didn't get it, so that didn't actually make a difference. Okay, so it's still very, very weak. That's really good. We have the follow-up, we have a weave, we have a cut through fate, which is really nice to get rid of a weave. Okay, so this is going really, really well now. The weaves are just so impactful. I think I'm just gonna wallop Empty Fist. And then we full block anyway. Next turn I can just wheel kick and just start looking for my tantrum again. So I don't want to play the Just Lucky just yet. I think I want to play the Crescendo before. Maybe even Vigilance into Crescendo so we have a little bit of block. But then we don't have a way to get out of Wrath except for Meditate. I think it should be alright. So the reason why I don't want to play Just Lucky right here is because I want to get both of my weaves into my hand again. So I need to first empty my hand a little bit and then get into... into it. I don't need that. No, I don't need that. It has artifact charges again, so I don't really care about that. This is gonna give me a lot of block. I don't need that either. Thinking ahead. Gonna put the defend on top. Oh, the eruption? I don't think it matters too much. I'm just gonna meditate here. I'm gonna have eruption next turn, so I would like to have the cut through fate because that's gonna give me the 2 weaves again and the follow-ups. Actually, I'm not gonna have the eruption. I think, yeah. But that's okay. I'm still gonna have. Let's just start dealing some damage at least. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Next turn we should be able to kill. So I don't have a way into calm here, which is kind of iffy, but the enemy is so low, and since it's so low, I can also lesson learn for nothing. Let's go. Easy peasy. Pretty easy watcher run. Should be a pretty decent score for Ascension 1 as well. We did get a lot of bosses. We did get a lot of relics. But yeah, it's still Ascension 1, so not too mind-blowing to win this. But I mainly do it because of the unlocks. Yeah, it's gonna cap at 999. Unfortunate, but yeah, 1595, pretty decent score. Got 1 perfect and 7 champions, so elites without taking damage. That's pretty good. We were very strong right from the beginning because we found the oh, what's the upgrade card again? I can't look at my deck right now. Because we found the lesson learned quite early on. I think after the first floor boss. So yeah, very nice run. Unlocked some cards. Mental Fortress is a very good card. one of my favorite cards. Like if you just end up switching switching stances a lot, this can give you a lot of block. I think the upgrade is going to 6 block. So yeah, that can be really useful. Alpha, beta, gamma can also be quite nice, but it's difficult to get to make them work. So not always easy to use. So yeah, that was that. Next time we do another Ironclad run, and we actually start at Ascension 2, which is gonna be super nice. I'm really looking forward to getting to the higher Ascension levels. There is a way for us to see the different things that we add, right, with the Ascension level. Yeah, I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is. I think you can see it in once you start the run at the top, what the other things are. Yeah, so we have quite a few things to unlock here still. We're on level 3. We have 3 unlocks remaining for all of the classes, I think. So yeah, still quite a few things to unlock. So we can't make every single deck combination that you would be able to on Ascension 20. But yeah, definitely something I'm looking forward to, because man, once you have everything unlocked, I think that's really when the game starts, and that's really when you can start making really nice combinations to start to get your deck together and stuff like that. And then you can also think ahead of like, okay, I know that this is a possibility to get this card, and that would really fit into my deck. And if I get it, then I'm going to be super OP. Like for instance, on a silent, that would be the catalyst, for instance. If you get that in a poison deck, man, you're just set. Like at that point, I think when we did the Ascension 1 run, we actually got a double catalyst with two nightmares or something like that, and I think with a burst as well, so we could burst double catalyst. So I think the Nemesis died with like 17,000 poison damage or something like that, which was pretty insane. So yeah, this can definitely get out of hand pretty quickly once you find this one specific card. So going to shops might be a little bit more useful than not. But yeah, that's all for the future. For now, I'm signing off. I'm gonna do some offline stuff. But thanks for dropping by, Zambani. As always, it was a pleasure. And yeah, if you like this sort of content, then give me a follow. And I'm always uploading this on YouTube as well. So if you like this type of stuff, then drop by there. I have loads and loads of Slay the Spire content there. Yeah, you do, Zambani, but the rest, I need to get this message out there for them to like and subscribe. But yeah, if you guys like this type of content, everything is on my YouTube channel as well, so I'm just going to be uploading this run there later as well. Zambani, thanks for dropping by as always, and see you later. And see you later, guys. Bye.